Listen, y'all, people are asking questions and viewers are noticing that something is missing. When we look at this whole Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb situation and the timing of everything that's happening, we may have to take a pause. We're going to be getting into a breakdown today. There's a woman named LaKeysha Keysha. When I say she been on Anton Kofi, she been on Anton Kofi. I'm trying to come at the situation unbiasedly and put both Anton and Corey Holcomb on the bulletin board to say y'all both showed some degeneracies.
Oh, no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
But listen, I'm not here to make accusations. We're going to speculate. That's what the internet do, right? I'm just here to break down what's public, okay? That's all we're here to do. And also what the viewers, as well as I, are noticing what's happening and taking place right now. So salute to everybody. Make sure you get the subscriptions on go. Make sure you get the likes on go. Hit the poll, all of that. Let me know what y'all thinking. Get in the comment section. Share, like the video. Like the video. You already know what we're doing. All right, cool. So we gonna get into this break.
All my niggas from the OOTAONGO. All my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn racks. All my niggas turn shooters. On the internet, you ain't been this right. You been stuck in a computer.
Okay, salute to everybody. Make sure y'all dropping likes. Good morning, good day to everybody. You already know how we do it. Drobo, salute. Everybody make sure y'all getting active. Hopefully everybody's having a blessed day. Hopefully everybody woke up in a good mood today. I'm in New York City. It's a whole damn storm going out here in New York City. I'm saying there's a whole heap of snow going on out here. Yo, word to my mother. Yo, listen, on a side note, I was ready to go outside and do that. Running niggas down with their jewels. Slide over the car. I think I'm down Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise. Oh, bitch, I'm Bobby with the tool. Bop, 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 bop. Yeah, I was ready to do the Bobby with the tool challenge. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. That's how much snow going on out there, bro. It's looking like Crimea outside, bro. Some bullshit. Great Jersey, right? Yo, if y'all is witnessing some snow right now and you ain't seen some snow like this in a long time, bro, because we on it, bro. We ain't in Canada. We ain't in Buffalo nowhere, bro. Come on, Kevin and Sil, salute. Joy Israel Online, salute. Ellen Wood Studio, salute. Everybody, salute. Top of the day to everybody. Hopefully, everybody's having a blessed day today, and we're going to make it a blessed day, even if we didn't think so. So let's get into this conversation with Freezy and LaKeysha and see what she has to say, because she's been on her investigative reports on this situation, bro. And as men, salute to us as men, but women, they think different. Their minds is wired different, bro, because sometimes... you thought of that, bro? That's how come I always got caught when I cheated, bro. Some bullshit, bro.
Oh, no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
Black men don't cheat. Black men don't cheat. Let's just keep it there, bro. Let's just keep it.
Go ahead, sis.
No, so I was just saying that, you know, unfortunately, I think he'll do anything for money. He's just whatever he got to do. And it's really sad because, you know, it's gonna, you know, that's just what he's doing, you know. So
well, here's the thing, sis. We know he isn't authentically a concern.
Everybody make sure they dropping a like. If you are in one community, that's one of my other channels. When that ends on go, make sure you subscribe and come over to OOTAONGO and join us, because this is where the live will be continuing after it ends there. So you can rock out there, but I'll be ending in a while. Just come over here and just join us. All right, cool. Let's get to it.
Conservative, and we know that he does not really abide by Christian, like total Christian values. We know that he's, because the way he sets himself up as the quintessential Christian conservative that everybody needs to follow and listen to. And I remember hearing him on a live stream say, and there are some people in the chat that are familiar with Anton too, more familiar, because I actually worked personally with Anton. He asked me to co-host a show with him a couple of years back, and I turned him down the first time, and then he asked me again on another occasion. And I was like, all right. The show that we actually did, I think he did it on purpose. It was curated for more. It was more of a wholesome show. We was giving guys advice. I was giving guys, you know, spiritual advice, whatever. So the show wasn't messy. I wasn't on a messy show. I would say that. But me getting to know him personally, and actually how it resulted with me and how he ended up lying on me later on, and, you know, the fallout and everything, I really got a chance to know who he really was. the man called Anton Daniels, right? I really got a chance. And so that Christian conservative aspect, it went out the window for me. You know, I don't even, he's a fraud to me. He's a fraud. That's my opinion. That's just my opinion. But as far as now, when we have you ever heard of what a tether is, LaKeysha?
You know what? That is so crazy.
Freezy gave her an introduction. He broke that shit down. He like, listen, it's a fraud. Have you ever heard of what a tether is? But then he changed gears. I said, where you going with this, Freezy?
Oh no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
Freezy on hot right now. Hold up. Let's see where Freezy's going with this. Shout out to my girl LaKeysha Keysha. You know what I mean? My sister on her investigative report. Shout out to her. Let's get to it.
Because I'm just learning that word myself because they were saying that. I'm like, what is that? So I've just become familiar with it because a lot of people have been referring to him as a tether.
Well, I reviewed a video. Before we further this discussion, let me read a couple of super chats. Super chat. Shout out.
Listen, man, because I did a breakdown. Freezy did a video before LaKeysha came on. He was breaking down the video. I did a video on my upload section where I broke down the last time that Mika was on Anton Daniels' channel, which is right after the Corey Holcomb situation. I did a 40-minute upload on this shit. I don't really do uploads 40 minutes. I mean, but I had to kind of like, it got me thinking because the whole time you see her whole vibe. This is the last podcast she did with Anton Daniels before she did her own podcast where she spoke about Corey Holcomb and she never mentioned Anton Daniels. She's there agitated, visibly frustrated. Anton Daniels still pushing the line. Okay. He's talking about as well the question that he's asking the ladies on the panel, if this ain't weird. It's not weird because it's not a topic. It's a topic. But right after the Corey Holcomb situation, it's kind of weird for her to be a part of this conversation if you're not going to talk about it and confront what actually happened at Corey Holcomb. The conversation was about a woman chasing a man that's unavailable. Everybody thinks she was doing this. A lot of people think she's chasing a man that's unavailable. The man's married. Why are you with the man? This is what a lot of people are saying. It's either you on Mika's side or you're one of those people, right? Let's just keep it real with each other. See what I'm saying? So that's the question that we need to ask ourselves. So look, let's get past these super caps and get to that. You already know OOTAONGO to Cash App, PayPal, OOTAONGO. Y'all can super chat over here too. You already know the vibe. I don't be pressing the line though.
To full drunk in half thinking, full drunken. Okay, so we know that's pretty much the Tariq Nasheed, sector and all that kind of stuff, right? But a tether is not simply a person that their ancestry didn't come from slavery in America. That's not what a tether is. Because I got a lot of close friends that are from the islands, Jamaican, Haitian. I have a lot of close friends. They are definitely not tethers. What a tether is a person whose ancestry does not stem from slavery, and they disparage black people too. They talk down on black people. So essentially a tether is a person whose ancestry does not descend from slavery, but they're a house ninja as well. It has to be the combination.
And dear motherfucking house niggas. Yeah, motherfucking house niggas. Mad because everybody else don't want to be no motherfucking house nigga like you.
You feel what I'm saying, sis? That's what a tether is. That's what a tether is. Do you now? It has been speculation, sis, that Anton is not full-blooded Black American, that he might be Haitian or he might be Nigerian. Have you heard that, LaKeysha?
I have heard that. Yes, I have.
Yeah. And I actually, shout out to Moses. Moses took over the sponsorship again.
Shout out to my boy Freezy and them super cat. I'm gonna get y'all ass the super cat me in a minute. The super cat shit, that's music. I love all the sounds he played. That shit got something to do with some ching ching though. Shout out to my boy Freezy. But yo, I ain't know. Because I thought the whole time Anton was American, bro. I thought he was Schmerican. Keep it gangster with me, bro. I thought he was Schmerican. You know what I mean? I'm hearing all this tether talk. Why some people came to my chat to be like, yo, bro, you bugging, man. That man from Africa, bro. He from Africa. I said, he from Africa? If you telling me he eating the fufu, the moing moing, and he eating the stew with the snails in the shit, oh, shit.
Oh, no, you can't be serious.
Oh,
that is
shit.
bullshit right there.
Don't tell me that, because it might make sense. When I heard Anton Daniels say reparations, if they make a sign-up sheet or sign up people to sign up against reparations, well, sign me up for that. I want to be a part of that list for all you niggas that want reparations. And even if you even thought you wanted it, just for breathing, America should tax your ass. I said, if he's American, bro, if this ain't some FBA tether shit, I heard this shit from Sharon Bracey channel, first time I've heard it. If this ain't some F-bat shit, this some William O'Neal shit. William O'Neal. Google that man and see who he took out, bruh. Freddie. It's nasty work, bruh. Do your history, man. Nasty. Let's get to it. I don't know, bruh. He might be eating the fufu in the moing moing, bruh.
Dr. Moses, he took over the sponsorship again for the $100. He said, oh, we back, brother. Oh, we back. Shout out to Moses, man. I appreciate you, Moses. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We're only reading super chats, cash outs, and PayPals.
Keep throwing the door.
Shout out to Moses. I appreciate you. We back. So Moses is back, the official sponsor of tonight's show. Moses is back. Shout out to Little Gaming Channel. Little Gaming Channel was a sponsor. Moses took it back over, didn't take no time. And shout out to Aunt B streaming for the $5. He said the man said he was the closest thing to God. He's saying Anton. Anton said he was the closest thing to God someone would ever meet. She right. He is mentally ill. He's a narcissist. He said he ever had a bad day. He never
be streaming. Salute to you. That little super cat. That shit was rushed. We don't understand, but we get the first beginning of what you was trying to say, Unc. Salute to you. But how the hell Anton gonna say his ass was this? What he said he is? He's the closest thing to God. Not my Jesus. He bet, I swear for God, he better not be speaking about my Jesus.
Excuse me, buying hugs for $1. No, I'm buying hugs.
I appreciate it.
I want to give you $1 for a hug.
I appreciate it. We got the close physical contact. Not so
None? That's what I expected.
He's the closest thing to Jesus. That man the closest thing to Jesus. He's the closest thing to Jesus. Nah, bruh. Y'all gotta stop playing. Y'all gotta stop violating my Jesus name, bruh. Why is Jesus only convenient to y'all people sometime, bruh? Why would everybody be on their bullshit? We damn sure don't be trying to think about no Jesus. Let's keep it real, bruh. It's my own uncle. Don't let me call him. Why we don't ever do that? Why would Anton calling people children, talking about people children going to be on a prisoner pipeline system, going to be making license plates and going to be cleaning up after his children, okay? Suggesting people that people unalive themselves. And you talking about the whole fleet of hoes that you got when you was a married man. Because I could go back to when you told Mr. 1950 that shit. Yo, bro, I got a whole fleet of hoes that'll finesse you. I said, what the hell in Bruce Almighty, Liar, Liar, The Mask. Look, bro, see where I'm going with this shit? Titles? Bruh. What the hell's going on, bro? What the hell's going on? The real question is, how does Mika feel, though? Mika ain't been back since, bro. That man wasn't holding her down. Her homegirl came out to say, I don't think that man protected my homegirl. I ain't had to speak to her. She going through a lot. I ain't want to press her with the energy, but I'm speaking from my own perspective. I'm a man. I had to listen to what she said, and I'm like, you know what? I agree with this. I agree with the friend, bro. Let's keep it real. Anybody being a man or woman, I agree with the friend. It's real, bro. keep it real. It's either something's real or something's not. I don't give a fuck where it's come from. A dog can ruff, ruff, ruff. Lassie, what you said? Hear me round the corner. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Nigga, I'm with Lassie, bro. Don't matter how the message coming. I'm listening to the message, homie. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening to the message. Some people think about the messenger. No. I'm listening to the message, bro.
Ever had a bad day? You want to respond to that? LaKeysha, he's saying Unc Be Streaming is saying you're right. He is mentally ill. Do you think Anton does need some therapy or something, LaKeysha?
Yeah, I think something wrong with him. I did a video. Well, somebody sent me this video where he told the guy he would blow his off. What he tells the guy. Then said that, I believe he said he was God's darkest angel. And I said, what? Isn't that the devil? The darkest angel? This man.
Who you want to be? It's a couple of these people when we talking about God, darkest angels and all that. I think there's one spirit called Azrael. You know why I know this? Because I had a best friend. I'm going to tell you a real true story where I come from. Hence my name, Uda. Look, I'm not going to lie to you. True stories. Best friend, son. You know what I mean, son? My best friend, growing up from children. My mother. He's done 2 10-year bits. Right now, he's doing another 10. He's about to complete his second 10-year prison sentence. My best friend, who I grew up with, my best friend from children. We did everything together, right? My friend was different. You see how they say like people is bugged out, like people do things to animals and shit like that? He was one of those kinds of people from a kid. So when I used to see that shit on the news, on TV, like these kinds of people like Bundy and them start from a kid with animals and shit. He was like this. Best friends, I swear to God. Boom. After he done caught his first, all types of shit, bro. Word of mother, he was probably 13. He was 13, some shit. Crazy, bro. I'll tell you a real story, bro. Real shit. Boom. He's growing into who he is now. He is who he is now. He's not we growing up in now. He is who he is now. We're a little older now. He is who he is. He comes to me one day, right? He's like, yo, listen, son. First of all, the way we talk from kids, you gotta burn their skin, son. People don't listen. These niggas don't listen. You gotta burn their skin. That's how we talk. That's how he talks to me. That's all he thinks about. It's crazy, bro. One day he comes to me. I never knew about this shit. That's what I'm telling you. This devil shit. Google the fuck I'm telling you. Never knew this shit. He was like, yo, nah, don't call me that no more. His name that we called him, his nickname in the hood. He said, nah, don't call me that no more. Get out of here, bro. I'm calling you that. We've been calling you that for 30 years, 20 years. At that time, probably like 20 years. I'm like, what? He said, my name is Azrael. Azrael. I said, what the fuck is Azrael? What is that, bro? Hence, what the fuck I'm telling you, bro. True story. Nigga was living by that shit.
And it's crazy. I really believe
I remember he said that. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
He said he God's darkest angel.
Yes.
What dark angel do God have? That's crazy.
The only dark angel I know is
Angel of Death. That's what my homeboy told me, bro. And he was living by it, bro. Swear to Jesus Christ sandals, bro. You hear me? Why would you want to compare yourself to anything like that, bro? What the hell is that about, bro? This man's talking about he's a man of God. What type of shit? My man, he act like he believe in God though, bro, because he got some goodness in him. But that other shit is the main part of my best friend. You can't say it. You know what I'm saying? But me and him connect on our way because he got some God. It's like I was more God, but I had that devil in me. He was more devil, but he had some God in him. That's why we was best friends. But yo, bro, why would you want to be that, sir? Let me just leave it be, bro. Let me just leave it be, bro. I don't understand, bro.
Satan.
Right. That's exactly. So yeah, I think that, Anton does have, something mentally wrong. He addresses everything with money. Everything can be solved with money.
Yes. And I think he's obsessed with it because, well, I'm gonna let you give your opinion, but I think he's obsessed with it because he's insecure. I think he's very insecure, and without it, he doesn't have that confidence, right? Because I don't know if you've seen earlier videos of him, right? Before he was saying he had money, he came off as very humble, and he
different person.
Huh?
He was a totally different person. That's what I'm saying. He rebranded himself to be this monster that he is now. But if you look at earlier videos, it's like a different person.
Yes, I agree.
But his wife did had multiple personalities. Did you see that video?
Yes, I seen that video. Did you know, LaKeysha, that video where his wife was talking about him, Anton actually had that video was actually originally on his channel.
That's what they said. So somebody sent it to me. They said that he originally had it on his channel, and I guess he, took it down, made it private, and they sent it, sent me that little snip, and I was like, wow.
Yeah. And so not only that, word is he was the one behind the camera.
Right.
As she was saying that.
So no captivity.
Yeah.
I heard that as well.
Yeah. So I'm going to try to find no, you know what? No, never mind. What I'm telling you is that there are too many context clues that's pointing to him, that's pointing to why he's so disgruntled when it comes to black folk in America. And just getting off of that and his viewpoint on black people, focusing more right on the video that I react to. And I just want to say that, Keysha, you've been on it, man. You like that video that you put out. Shout out to House of Hypocrites. He found your video as well. Because I do think I remember seeing that panel, but I forgot about it. How did you fish that?
How did I find it? So
Yeah.
YouTube has this thing, and it should do it for you as well. So once I look at a video, it constantly feeds you more video. So like I said, I had just found a video of his, and then I started being like, okay, something is off. So then I start to find more videos, but it was just me going to his channel.
Shout out to that feeling right there, because that same vibe has made many a people a content creator, and this is what made you start probably making some videos or something. You're like, wait a minute, what the hell's this, man? And you did another video and another video, and now you doing your thing online or some shit when you probably wasn't even planning to do some online. So shout out to that shit, bro. Straight. But look how she got onto the Anton thing. She said the algorithm started sending it, and she just had a gut feeling like something's up with this guy. That's crazy, bro.
Now, I believe once the person sent me that video of his wife, they may have told me something about a panel. So what I did is I went to LaKeysha.
Should I could find it if I don't. But I'll figure it out for you.
And he used to be on a panel with LaKeysha. And once I started looking at those videos, it kept recommending more videos. So, he has this panel. I believe he got that idea from being on the LaKeysha network.
That's a fact.
So he was on that. So I really found the videos.
This woman is sharp. This woman is sharp. She just got on to Anton and she connecting dots.
She got your ass.
The woman is a shark. I feel sorry for her man. He better not be doing no dumb shit. Your ass gonna be in the X-Files, bro. I'm gonna take that Freezy sound. X-Files. She's a detective. Be easy, homie. Do the right thing by this woman, bro. Trust me, or you're gonna be calling Tyrone, homie. Because she just got on to Anton and said, I think he got that shit from LaKeysha. How you know that, lady? Two people was in the chat yesterday. I was on a panel, and they were saying that LaKeysha stole his style or whatever he's doing from Anton. Anton basically put on LaKeysha. And I said, what the hell is going on, bro? People is misinformed.
By the recommendations from YouTube. And then once I realized LaKeysha, I started going back on there. And also on YouTube, you can go in it's like a little circle, and you can type in little keywords and stuff, and it'll bring up video. So that kind of helped. But originally I didn't know anything about Anton. But, as I gained little information, it helped me in, searching for other videos. But I found those videos, and he was like, I hate you hoes. And I'm just like, this is crazy, because this is how I was like, something's wrong with this dude. Even if you act like that, wouldn't you know not to do that on the internet? You know what I mean? So I said,
That's a
this dude
fact.
has no control. He has no
Yes.
control. So I was
Well,
like, this is crazy.
Well, I think that his ego gets the best of him. You know, he's so drunk with, you know, in his ego, he loses common sense. That's what I think. And
right.
and that video that you did, let me get your initial thoughts, like as far as the interaction between him and his so-called side chick, right? She said that, and I'm not a side chick, she said that on her show. Before we go to the panel, I know you've seen her show because I watch her content. What do you think about when Mika said, no, and I'm not a side chick? What do you think about that statement she made?
Well, here's the deal. What would she say? Like, what would she say? I think I was watching your stream before you put me up, and I believe you were playing the reaction between them two. Now, if you go back and look at his videos for the Room 9, I think that's like his evening show. That last reaction with them two was really weird. I mean, it was giving like weird. Like she seemed very irritated by him. You know what I mean? Like since this whole situation came out that people were saying, you know, she's a side chick, you saw her and him kind of have a little weird kind of situation on the panel. And
I hope y'all all seen this by now. I hope y'all seen what she's talking about. I did an upload in my upload section. It got Mika crying on it, an AI thumbnail. And it got her crying with Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels. And I really just sat through the video and just combed it. Just combed the video, bro. And when you look at it, you see her visibly agitated. Okay? You could see this, right? She's trying to change the topic. You don't want to change the topic. The topic that they're talking about is a woman that's seeking a man that's unavailable. This is what people are thinking about her. So you can understand some of her discomfort there alone, right? Then he also gives her pushback. Then he said, Mika don't want no man like that. She don't want no regular dude. And then he starts speaking for her, all types of stuff. Then he said, what? Remember what you said yesterday? He said, what? Then here goes Slimmy. Slimmy says, because Slimmy is a puppet, okay? He's a puppet, okay? Anton's a ventriloquist over there. Slimmy says nothing. All Slimmy says is what Anton wants him to say. Slimmy been online running around doing a PR press release run for Anton Daniels on everybody goddamn channel, and he ain't tell us nothing yet. So what the hell Slimmy said? Wait.
Oh no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
Doing this, bro. I ain't against nobody. Point blank, bro. But we have to call spades a spade. You can look at your own children and call out things in your own children. If after a certain period of time, you could take a look in the mirror yourself, even if you don't want to, and see something about yourself and change something about yourself, then I mean, anybody's able to be examined on the board, bro. What the hell is we doing? Bah, we sheeps forever? Not doing it.
Oh no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
My own mind. I'm my own thinker, bro. Watch me when I move. I do my own thing, bro. I don't do what people do. I don't do what the crowd do, bro. But when we think about Anton Daniels and that energy, if he was really trying to protect at all from the Corey situation, which he didn't. The man went on a tour. Did he really make it about her? Come on, bro. How you gonna violate my homegirl? Da-da-da-da. You know all the man had to do, talking about Anton Daniels, all this shit he want to tell us. All Anton Daniels had to do is say this, the first thing. Listen, bro. That woman is not my side chick, bro. It doesn't matter about you having to talk to the masses. You have to validate something that people are saying. The point is respect, bro. The point is you're going to sit here and say that Corey Holcomb is snitching on you, right? Which Corey Holcomb is a snitch. I'm going to give it to you. He snitched on the woman, too. He said he went to the comedy club and said that I pulled up her record. She a drug dealer. And I went to the comedy club and I told her don't let her ass in. I said, what the fuck is going on, Corey? What did he do? Why can't Anton see what he do? You said the man dirty Mac you. For you to use those words is insinuating that you and the woman got anything going on. One, you have something already going on. Two, possibly we speculating that she got something going on. So why would you be dirty Macking her? So basically you snitched on her. And I think you're doing that because you never even been with her. Because ain't nobody that been with somebody's gonna do that dumb shit. That's some weird shit. That's some nigga that want a woman around him, want a woman on his arm type vibes. Stop doing this, bro. That's a Mr. Rogers type nigga that be around your shorty. Talk about, yo, he foul, you know. Telling you, you know what I'm saying? I've seen a nigga. Yeah, he telling you all this shit about you and telling all this shit, but he's gonna do the shit that you do. Those type of individuals, bro. He's not there to protect that at all, bro. Keep it real. Keep it real.
Haven't saw her since then. So I believe that she would never say she was a side chick. Like, who would say that? But if you go back and look at pictures, like, why would she allow a man that is married to grab her around the waist? I mean,
I
don't
agree.
even now. That's not even like appropriate.
I
That's
agree.
not.
So the interaction that you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull it up again so I can
And also,
examine it. Okay,
I
go
wanted
ahead.
to say this to you. I really believe though that his wife may let him do whatever. So what Mika said is what she said is, because what I learned with people is you got to listen to what they say. She said she was a side chick. Now a side chick is somebody that's hidden. I don't believe she's hidden. I believe his wife may even know, because she never said that they didn't have anything going on. She said she wasn't a side chick. You see what I'm saying? She never said.
Oh, well, okay. All right.
Yeah, bro. You gotta listen to how people say shit. Because that don't discount that you probably not with your shorty like that, and I'm not the side chick. I got 2 women that I'm dealing with. She like, I ain't no damn side chick. He fucking with me. He need to go tell his shorty the real shit. Feel me? So we can understand what she's saying. It's true what she's saying. So I'm not gonna take that from her. Salute to everybody. Y'all make sure y'all dropping the like. Y'all hit the pause, and hopefully y'all having a good day.
So there's a possibility, right? All of this is speculation, but there's a possibility that they might be in an open marriage.
I don't. So again, when we look at side chicks, that's somebody who's hidden. I don't believe she's hidden. I believe that whatever they have going on, I don't believe his wife cares, because did you hear that phone call when he called her? She says, I love Mika. The wife says this.
Yes, I heard that phone call because that was post 51.
But he also do some weird stuff. Like he called the wife, I heard, I think one day allegedly, and was like, you love Mika? Or something. How you feel about Mika? What you think about Mika? It's like, I love Mika, or something like that. I think that's the context, I think, of that same thing that she's talking about. Is that Anton really let it. It's not like she just jumped out the window like, I love Mika. I think he maybe was online, obviously, because, you know, he do everything for a goddamn clout race. And he asked his wife online. And then I think after he did it, he did some look in the camera like, you know what I mean? That's what I heard people breaking it down. But I didn't see it. So I heard them explaining it.
50 show, right? That was after the 5150 show, right?
Yes, but why would a wife say you love somebody that your husband is working with? How weird is that?
Let me ask you something, LaKeysha. Hypothetically, you're married, and
ask the ladies. As a woman in the chat, I know I've seen a few in there. Listen, a woman says she love the person that her husband is at work with, a woman, and the woman is an attractive woman too. Is this some Jedi reverse mind shit? Like you trying to keep it at bay, or do you think women do that? I don't know, bro. A woman loves her husband's coworker. That's a woman that they all like this with and all type of shit. He got hands on hips and all types of shit. They flying around. I don't know about that, bro. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. It takes, okay. Depending on what you have then, I guess, but depending on your relationship and the strength of it. All right, cool. I can respect that. With women do that though, with you being able to put your hands on the waist and all the other stuff. I didn't just say the man have a co-worker. If I have a co-worker that I'm working with, cool. You love her. All right. If you think every woman mostly feels like that. But I'm also taking pictures with her. I got my hand by the border of her, maybe her yeeks if not her back. You know what I'm saying? And I'm also complimenting on her body. I'm talking about her sexually. I'm phenomenal. You looking phenomenal and all this other stuff. And I'm doing all these other things too. You got to add the other things too. Because you got to be cool with all of it if you're going to be cool with part of it. All the stuff that he's doing. Oh, this shit is a weird world. Joy said, Joe, these women is getting turned on by this type of Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith activities.
You lying ass bitch.
I don't know. I believe you. You're a woman, so I'm gonna listen to a woman when a woman tells me some shit. Like, I'm not one of them stupid dudes. You wrong, woman. It's a man's world. And start going James Brown on you. Not me. I'm not stupid. Maybe she's on to something. I'm not stupid. Trust me. I'm still here, right? I'm alive. I'm looking all right. Chill, son. I learned to listen, bro. Trust me. Not stupid.
Your husband is taking trips with, going on trips with a woman without you, sitting courtside without you with a woman like that, spending money on her, staying in the same hotel room, allegedly. Would you say, after knowing all that and witnessing all, would you say, oh, I love her? Would you say
No,
that?
that would
Do you think your average wife would say that?
look, that would never be me. Like, I mean, and just listen, first of all, as a woman, you're not gonna tolerate that. And we're not gonna sit up here and act like Mika ain't cute. You definitely is not gonna tolerate your man or your husband being with some.
You want to. Play with me, you want to. Talking about, I'm cool with you. Hello, Spanish ass, y'all best friends. Play with me, you want to. That got me into a lot of trouble. I had to grow up. I had to really mature, man. Do you hear me? I had to be like, pronto llegará el día de mi muerte. Que te antes de mi muerte. Seguro que mi nigga to alter up with the Latina music like this. Stop playing me. What you doing? You don't respect me? You my woman. Why you don't respect me enough to say you don't want me around this floozy, this home wrecker? You need to be protecting me. You the one that caused me to cheat with this lady. Look what the fuck you got me doing. The fuck she did one salsalita and this shit was up. What you want me to do? What you want me to do? Come on, man. Don't do this with us, man. Women, protect your man, bro. Talking about, I trust him. Stop the dumb shit. I needed some protection. I said, me and you both cheated with her. Because you allowed this shit. You helped. You gave me the boost like when we was a kid, bro. Like, why are you doing this? You messed, like, come on, bro. Now I'm running around listening to Enrique Iglesias and shit in the house, El Cantante and shit. She know it's up.
Cute chick. Come on now. Mm-hmm. Like, this ain't gonna happen. So it's.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. I don't think 95% of wives in America would say, oh, after this woman is just with your husband, you know, on several occasions without you, courtside NBA, she's getting treated special, staying in the same hotel rooms allegedly.
Oh no, you can't be serious. That's some bullshit right there.
Getting flew out, I don't think 95% of wives would say, oh, she, you know, what did you say she said, LaKeysha?
She said, I love her. She's my boo. And I'm just like, that's off.
Yeah, that's yeah. I don't think most wives would
say that shit. Never in my life. What? Not me, sir. Not me, man. So maybe some guys get that. I mean, since I've been a kid till now, I don't know what woman was that comfortable with me being around a woman like that, acting like I'm being like that. I don't know, bro. I got to think through my mind. Nah, I don't think anyone was, bro. They was on me straight. Like, what, boy? Nah.
Fun like that. I don't. I just don't, you know. And so here's the thing, right? So the interaction between them on the panel, to you, did it seem, because when I was watching it, I was like, damn, it seems really, really awkward. Did the panel show, did that Room 9 panel show seem awkward to you, like even with the other panelists and stuff?
So I've watched them before, and from that last one that I saw, she seemed to me to be irritated because when I watched her before, she seemed really easygoing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she seemed to be a little bit irritated to me. That's what I got from it. And when I did my video, she hasn't been back on. So like, what's going on? Like, why is she not on? And some people say she's not on that show, but if you look, she had been on. So who knows? It seemed very odd. And also, people had said she was married, and then some people said she wasn't married, and then people said she had the ring on. So it's just
what is going on?
Speaking of that, though, I know a lot of people just been speculating about that. Well, when I will tell you two things that happened, right? On the same video, the podcast that I did the upload on, you'll see it. But on this same video, she's speaking about the situation and she's frustrated with Anton. The women at the time, like, well, my bad, Mika, because they like was saying something when she was speaking. She like, no, not you. It's not even you. It's Anton. And she kept putting the blame back on Anton. And she did this a couple of times. She did this, and that was crazy, bro. I don't know how Anton just goes about it like this, though, regardless of what Mika's doing, bro. I don't know how he goes about it like that. It's just that he's so internet. He's so internet. You know, like when a person is so internet to the point that they can't separate the real shit. Like they can, but they just see the moment right here and just have to be internet. Like you be like, yo, bro, not everything's internet. I mean, like they just have to be internet, bro. Like a person that just want to film everything or some shit. You be like, yo, bro, this ain't even the time for bringing out your camera, bro. Relax, bro. Chilling, be in a cool vibe. Put your phone down, bro. Don't be filming it. You know what I'm saying? One of them type vibes. And he give me that type of vibe, pause. But you know what I'm saying? He do though. I ain't gonna hold you.
And listen, if you tuning in, we have LaKeysha Keysha on the show, man. We have LaKeysha Keysha on the show. You see her name. Mods, please, mods, put her link in the chat so everybody can click her link and subscribe to her channel. Mods, I need you to get on that pronto. Put her link in the chat so the No Cap crew can subscribe to her channel. And listen, make sure you subscribe to this channel.
When her friend was speaking, this is what I was going to tell y'all. When her friend was speaking, she was talking, right? She was like, that's my homegirl, whatever the case, right? Friend, Mika's friend. I'm like, okay, this Mika's friend. Go wrong, right? So I'm like, yo, I'm listening. So she like, yo, listen, and look, and I'm not speaking for Mika because I ain't speak to her personally because, you know what I'm saying, she going through a lot right now. So, you know what I'm saying, I ain't even trying to put my own energy on her. You know what I mean? So she was doing a lot of that while she was saying things. She was kind of like overstepping, making sure she's trying to like cross a no line, like she's speaking for Mika. Because you know how the internet take, like Mika friend, she was speaking for her. You know what I'm saying? So while she's speaking, she's like, but listen, Anton did not protect her. I feel that he did not protect her at all as a married woman. He's like, I'm not talking about Mika, but me as a married woman. Listen, he did not protect. I'm like, you as a married woman. First of all, you are not even in the situation, right? It don't even make sense for you to put that right there. You as a married woman, you thinking like that don't matter. It's about how he's not respecting this woman, regardless of who's your friend. So it doesn't matter if she's married or not. If she's married, it's even more. But I'm just saying, just regardless, right? Baseline level. So that's why I was like, maybe she slipped up. So now when we heard Mika speaking now, Mika was talking on the panel. She was getting frustrated. She's like, first of all, listen, I don't know about that. Remember, they talking about, does a woman desire more a man that's unavailable or not at all, can't get him? You know what I'm saying? So she's like, nah, you know the type of women I come from. Da-da-da-da. So now she's starting to get frustrated. So she starts to speak like this now. You know the women I've come from, like maybe like some Claire Huxtable type ladies type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what the vibes I got. But I'm just saying, she's like, you know the type of ladies that I come from, basically like more probably marriage, but she's not saying that though. And then while she's speaking, she's like, first of all, the women around me you already know I don't come from that, all right? And y'all know why. This is what she says to the panel. So I want to ask the people in the chat. She says, y'all know why I can't be like that, or I won't be doing that, like chasing a man that's not unavailable. What would you be saying? You said to the panel, y'all know why I will never do that. Why? Why can't you do that? Because you're rich? No. Because your family's rich? No. Because your family's church goers? We seen them be freaks of the week, like Adina. Family's married and always married like Claire Huxtable? Is that the reason? No. Obviously, the real reason to be because I got with your person that you with and you married or whatever the case. So why the fuck would I be doing that type of shit? And y'all know that. So why the hell would you be talking about that? That's the only thing that I could be thinking. So when she starts to get serious, Anton starts to change, because at first he's pushing the buttons. He starts to change. He gets a little bit more serious. Nah, we're not talking about you. It's not personal. Because when she starts to speak, it comes to seem more that maybe you and her don't got no shit going on. I don't know. It seemed like he's chasing the energy. If he did have something with this woman, bro, I swear, I hope he didn't. If he did have something with this woman, okay, and then he go about it like that, and then you talking about dirty macking, you blowing up her spot and your spot, bro. Fuck what Corey did. He degenerate, bro. But you blowing up her spot and your spot. What type of player is that? That's corny as hell. Just so what? People could think something? That's corny. That's corny, bro. If I'm dealing with a shorty in the hood, and my man's somebody's trying to holler down on her, don't matter. We're talking about in the hood. It's supposed to be on the low. Somebody's trying to holler at her. I get all of my feels and say, yo, bro, you trying to dirty mac me. Obviously, you dealing with it, right, Uda? Oh, my bad, bro. You dealing with it. That's the first thing you're going to think is, my bad. You dealing with shorty, right? I'm dirty macking you. I ain't know I'm stepping on your toes. My bad, bro. I ain't know you was hollering at shorty. So why would you do that? What type of player is that? It's not player. The man is trying to seek attention. The man could be trying to destroy the woman relationship if she have a relationship on the side, bro. Keep it real, bro. If she got a situation, that's you hotting up the spot, bro. That's corny. That's corny, bro. It's supposed to be a side thing anyway. How you blowing up the side thing, homie? How you go off to the side and blow up the grenade? What's wrong with you, bro? The war's not even over there, bro. The war's here. How do you go to the side and detonate the shit? For what, bro? It don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense, bro. It just don't, bro.
Once you subscribe, hit that notification bell. It's very important y'all hit the notification bell over here.
X.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. And
I said, get y'all asses on the motherfucking notification bells. Get your ass on the like button and the subscribes and the shares and all of that motherfucking shit. I gotta hit the down south on our asses, man. Make sure you're voting in that motherfucker too. Straight. Cause we on Anton Koofy out this motherfucker. And we on Corey Koofy too. Cause his ass ain't off no hooks. He out here doxing kids. We's never gonna jack that or stand for that. That is some fucking cornball, corny shit. Regardless of whatever fuck. We could joke on Anton, I could say whatever. But Corey, nigga, not standing, no, not for what he did. But all of this shit, oh boy, it's a whole nother thing that's happening as well. I was thinking like, damn, if I was Corey, I'd probably thought this shit was kind of orchestrated. It's the timing of this whole shit happening to him. Well, there's some speculations that's going on. It's a certain lawyer, Sean Holly, the connections with her to Harvey, with Sean Holly and Harvey Levin from TMZ, because how this story broke in one of the first, if not the first interview that this woman did, Christina, right? Christina Payne, the first interview she did was on Harvey Levin. So like, damn, what's going on? It's a case that's happening, right? Nobody knows about the case. How you automatically getting, you on RV and all this other stuff. Well, come to find out, top prominent lawyer Sean Holly, who was connected, I guess the person's friends with Harvey Levin as well. I don't know if some people's leaning, I don't know. I'm just telling you what's speculated out there. It could be a bigger plot going on.
Yeah, I just think that as far as her being married, I've heard speculation too that, you know, first I heard she was married, then I heard
The Holcomb situation when he abused the woman made it to TMZ. This is what we talking about. Not the Anton Daniel, but they trying to put it to say, like, I don't know, allegedly. I don't know if they leaning to say who orchestrated it. I don't know if they leaning to say Anton has something to do with the orchestration. It would make sense. It would benefit. You know what I mean? But remember, this situation is a situation from 2024 December, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like a current situation. So I hear people speculating. I can't stamp that to be no facts, but I hear people speculating. But regardless of if he had anything to do with it, regardless of that, Harvey, this lawyer, the connection, the whole thing. And then Corey came out to say, because I got the video too, I could play it for y'all too. Because Corey came out to say that he never knew who the attorney was or something like that. But when she was talking, Christina Payne, I guess she was talking on Harvey, or she was outside talking, wherever she was talking. He said when she was speaking, she ended up messing up. And I don't know if she said the name exactly, but she blew up something where Corey was like, oh, shit, Sean Holly. Oh, so this is a play. So I guess Corey kind of figured out some of it too, I guess. So shout out to LaKeysha Keysha too, so because she's on some shit. So let's get back to it.
she's not, I don't know. And here's the question that I have. If she is married, I said this on a prior live stream of mine. If she is married, what kind of husband she got? I'm just saying, what kind of husband will allow his wife to go on dates basically with another dude like that? That's crazy to me.
Very. Who?
Yeah,
I have no
yeah.
idea. I have no idea.
And so I don't know how long you said, so I'm taking it you didn't catch the beginning of my show. Let me show you this, sis. Let me show you this right here. Because I don't think you caught this. But I'm gonna show two Instagram pages. Right? Here we go. So this is the first Instagram page right here. This is Anton Daniels' Instagram page. Now,
Yeah.
I'm very familiar with his page. Anton has had pictures. This is the same picture where he had his arm around Mika's waist. He had several pictures with Island Girl Q, the other host on his panel. Several pictures, you know, flirtatious pictures on his Instagram. And I looked through it.
He probably removed them. Yeah, because that's where I got these from. I mean, I got these.
There's no more flirtatious pictures of Mika, Island Girl. No more pictures. They're gone.
Yeah.
Do you think that's a indication of? Do you think that could be an indication?
Grab that. He doing the right thing, I guess. They talking about him. Shit. What would you do? You already should have never had them dumb shits up anyway. But he be chasing it, and that's why he had them shits up anyway. So about time he took them shits down. Straight. Especially in the midst of all of this, with people saying all of this, why would you still have that shit up? That'd have been the most ignorant shit of all for Anton to still have those pictures up at the moment right now, when everybody's talking about everything they talking about right now. It doesn't make sense, bro. You just adding fuel to the fire, which is already added, because some of the pictures is already out there, even though we can't get the pictures again. You're just adding more fuel to the fire. You know what I mean? So I just think it would make sense that he does that regardless. You know what I mean? We could allude to what he's doing it for, but it would make sense.
Of guilt, or that there's some worry, or you know, why do you feel like, because this has nothing to do with his lawsuit. If he was to sue Corey Holcomb, him removing these pictures have nothing to do with the lawsuit. So why would he remove these pictures?
I have no idea.
You feel what I'm saying?
No, bro.
Yeah.
Not one picture of Rita? Nah, bruh. Don't tell me that, bruh. I was waiting to the end, bruh. I said I better see one picture of Rita on that damn thing. I said for Jesus sandals, I better see one picture of that man's wife on that thing. She already online. That's that man's wife.
Oh, no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
Why put your wife online when this is what they do to his wife? So now, I mean, when you think about it, he could say that and go with that, right? But if that's your wife, then I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I think you should have never had your wife out there, but your wife already did videos speaking about you. Who put those videos out? Most likely him, probably the one that clout chased and put them same videos out of his wife speaking, talking about he has bipolar or whatever. He got multiple personalities and all this shit. But who you think put that video out? Huh? Come on, bro. Rita never said nothing bad about this man yet, bro. Rita is a down ass chick, son. She's over there, quiet as hell, son. Quiet as cat, bro. Everybody and their uncle and brother weaponize her against her when they ready to weaponize against Anton, bro. I ain't never heard the woman say nothing. I've been around for maybe like 7-some years plus. I ain't never heard the woman say nothing. So I'm just gonna say that. So you know what I mean? Real is real. Anton need to keep it more realer to her. And I think that she's a real one, bro. To him, she's a real one to him, bro. Real shit, man.
And so
Well,
also, go ahead, LaKeysha, go ahead.
Somebody, now I don't recall, but I believe they said Mika removed hers as well. Now I don't know. I haven't checked her out, but who knows?
So this is Island Girl Q's page. This was his original co-host on the Monday night show. She had a lot of pictures on her Instagram. There's only 4 left. The 4 we're looking at.
I showed y'all the interaction on my channel the other day with him and Island Girl Q when he first met her on Lapeef. He like, oh my, he's purring, making purr sounds. Shit is weird as hell.
Oh no, you can't be serious. That's some bullshit right there.
Oh, just keep talking. I just love how you sound. It sounded so simpish. The shit was so crazy. I could pull it up right now. But I know y'all seen this, right? So let me pull the shit up right now, bro. When he looking at this woman right here that we looking on the screen, Island Girl Q. It's crazy, bro. Simpisha. I'm gonna pull it up in the background. Hold up.
That's it. I'm talking about she completely scrubbed her Instagram. Like,
you know, I don't know. Good question, because even after all of this happened, Anton was on his Millionaire Morning Show, and I believe they were saying that he was talking to somebody else on the panel, but it was still flirtatious. And you feel like, you know, with the internet saying that he possibly was messing around with Mika, he's on the phone telling one of the other girls, you know, we're going to go on a vacation out of the country. I don't think he cared. So maybe, you know, he just removed it, but I really don't think he cared, because this was after the fact and he was still on there trying to make it seem as if he was talking to somebody else. So I don't know. Good question.
Okay, well, she kept one. She kept one on her page. This one here. She kept this one on her page. Yeah. She kept that one, but guess what? Anton had that one on his page. He had this very same one on his page and he got rid of it.
And he removed it.
He removed his. Yeah. Listen, if you're watching, if you're just coming in, subscribe to the channel and make sure you hit that notification bell. If you're just watching, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell. We do have LaKeysha Keysha on the show. Super chat. Shout out to Can I Get Some Podcast for the $10. Thank you, Can I Get Some Podcast. I appreciate you.
Use a debit card, tap it, make it happen. Cash app on deck, yeah, we keep it active. Super chat live when the combo gets deep.
Shout out to Can I Get Some Podcast. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Can I Get Some Podcast said Anton's ego and brand are always fighting each other. Anton's ego and brand are always fighting each other. Mention his lack of experience with women. He insinuates he gets women, and then he remembers his brand is faith Christian husband and walks it back. So here's the thing, man. Anton always talking about black culture is trash. I'm gonna tell you one thing I hate, LaKeysha. You know, let me tell you one thing I hate, LaKeysha.
What is it?
Well, and hate is a strong word. I don't like. I'm gonna change it from hate to dislike. I dislike a hypocrite, and this is why I have a. This is why I have the feelings that I have about Anton's character. All of these years that I've heard Anton disparage black people, talk egregiously about black women, right? I'm talking about he's made a living off of talking egregious about black women. But at the same time, and calling himself a Christian conservative, but at the same time, what's been coming out about him, which I've been knew some of it, he exemplifies what he says he does not like about black culture. What do you think about that, sis? What do you think about that?
You know, Anton is like, I don't know. He's just, I don't know. To be honest, I think Anton to do anything. I mean, that's just how I feel. Somebody reached out to me today and I sent him a message. You know, I don't know if you saw it. I did a video with a guy who he put up on the panel, and they were just, having a conversation. And then, in Anton fashion, it got ugly. And he said, if anybody threatened me or whatever, I'll, pum the man head off. He reached out to me. So I'm hoping to do an interview with him. But to be honest, Anton is really all over the place. I don't really know what to call it. Like, he's all over the place.
Yeah, he is all over the place. I think, LaKeysha, have you ever seen this movie with Russell Brand? Russell Crowe? It's called Unhinged. Have you ever seen that movie?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so
he said it's called Unhinged.
I think Anton is unhinged.
Definitely.
I think he's trying to act like he's trying to act unbothered, but he's showing little pockets of extreme botheredness, if that's a word.
Right.
Like he's trying to maintain his composure, but he can't. And here's another thing, LaKeysha, that I wanted to talk to you about. Of course, everybody knows in YouTube land now, right? Especially in the black sector, that Anton's daughter and wife was plastered on 5150 show by Corey Holcomb. And Corey Holcomb did it unapologetically. Now, I don't approve of that. I'm pretty sure, LaKeysha, you don't approve of that either, right? It's just, anybody's daughter or wife being posterized.
Well, this is my take on that. So
okay, go ahead.
I had to learn this. When you come at people, you cannot tell them how to respond. Now, here's the deal. Now, I'm not saying I agree with anything that anybody does, but you have to understand, when Corey told that boy, you kiss people's ASSs, and he took that and say, you suck black people's D's. How is that the same thing? And so Anton says, well, when you come at somebody, you can't tell them how to respond. Well, it applies here. And see, the thing about it, though, he never said ugly. He really never said ugly. He just showed the picture. Now, would I have showed the picture? Probably not. But the issue here is, he showed the picture and there was some jokes. Now, I probably wouldn't have did that. But then again, when you come...
LaKeysha could say that, which we understand that, right? That's what he did, bro. And it's all the way wrong, right? But Anton now has done another interview now, right? Which I got on my channel, right? He did a conversation with Messy Michon. Shout out to Messy Michon for getting the conversation, right? And in this conversation, Anton says that people are mad because his daughter is the dark-skinned woman and all these things. And this is why they're doing this, because they hate dark-skinned black women. So now he's made it like a colorism type of thing, when I don't think the situation was that. If you think that the situation with Corey Holcomb and whether his wife or daughter and whatever he did was a colorist type of thing, put a 1 in the chat. If you don't, put a 2, right? So I think he was wrong. I think he did all the shit that he did, and we can see exactly what he did, but I don't think it was a colorist thing. So this is why Anton is a slippery character, bro. Pause, bro. He's a slippery character, though. Because I could play the part right now where it shows this. He's talking about that now. So I'm like, what do you mean, bro, about a dark-skinned woman? Like, ain't nobody weaponized against his kid or his wife because they was dark-skinned. They did that because they fucking retarded, stupid, dumb, and all the other shit that you're gonna put on that shit. We could put a bunch of other words on that. You know what I'm saying? Of why they would even do some dumb shit like that, right? But come on, bro. Come on, bro.
At people, you just said, Anton, that you can't tell a person how to respond. And then you got to understand you're dealing with a comedian. He doesn't look at things the way that we look at it. Everything
Facts.
is jokes with him. So if
Yeah.
you're going to play games with a comedian, they're going to drag you. So be ready because they make jokes for a living. So I feel
Yes.
like, I wouldn't have done it, but then I'm not a comedian. I don't look at things in a comedic way, but I feel like when you come at you, think about this. You telling a grown man that he sucked DICK. Who says that? Like, why would you say that?
First of all, if you're a brother and you really are of the culture, you know not to say that unless you ready to, unless Keysha, unless you ready to do this. You feel
Right.
me?
Like, why would you say that? Like, I had to think in my mind. I said, yeah, I would have never responded like that. I would have been like, maybe you kiss ass, but you suck black people's D's.
Right.
That's just like, what? That's so left field. And then not
Yes, it
only
is.
did he say that, you kept it going. His show is on Tuesdays. He didn't respond to you. You are online for a week, constantly. So, I mean, that's what you got.
Bear with
Yeah,
me
and
real quick.
and so
Back to this. Let me show you. Let me show y'all, bro. 'Cause I'm telling y'all what I can show y'all. And I can show y'all. So I'm going to show y'all what I'm telling you. All right, cool. Let me show you real quick. 2 clips. Boom. This is 1 clip. It's on my channel, right? Boom.
Let me tell you what's really happening.
It's amazing.
It's not me. It has nothing to do with me. They hate it's several different things. The first thing is that they hate what I represent because I'm the person that wasn't supposed to make it because I'm not the thug.
Yo, I ain't saying nothing yet. I just be trying to break down this interview. But look who it is that sent the super chat. Dennis Sperling with his clout chasing ass.
Oh, no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
That's the guy that thought he was going to replace Kevin Samuels. Where the hell he at? What happened to him, bro? What happened to him? Go around the beef sector. Somebody got 200 subscribers and got 300 people in their damn chat doing way better than him. All of us probably, but I'm just saying, doing better than his ass for a fact after he talked about he the next Kevin. Yeah, all right. Stop, sir.
Look, I don't have any broken family. I don't have any scandals. I've never been to jail, any of that. So when I say that this ain't what we supposed to be, we supposed to be different from that, it makes people upset because I'm not a part of the go along, get along gang. That's number one. But let me tell you why they attacked my wife and my daughter.
Hold up. Before he get into why they attacked, because I want to know that. Why they attacked his wife. Hey, hopefully, shout out to her, gal. You just want to look at.
As far as my daughter, think about it. Do you know how
she all that, but you still on other videos, the action now, part of the go along.
Saying what we supposed to be,
subscribers and got 300 people in their damn chat doing way better than him. All of us probably, but I'm just saying, doing better than his ass.
Never been to jail, any of that.
Why they attacked? Because I want to know that. Why they attacked his wife and daughter. Kwame Brown has responded to this, and Kwame has been saying
they don't like dark-skinned black women.
I believe that. I believe that.
Bruh, she had to pause. She was like, I believe that. But she's a dark-skinned black woman. So, of course, she's going to feel that. Who feels it knows it. But she had to, as a dark-skinned black woman, she could have said, yeah, that's a fact. We know that people don't like dark-skinned black women, right? She's a dark-skinned black woman, ain't she? Exactly. But she even had to take a pause to think about the way he's saying it. But then she personalized it, I think. That's why she said yes. I don't really think she said yes based on what the fuck his truth is. See what I'm saying? So when I tell you that, was the situation with Corey or any of that about his wife or his daughter being dark-skinned or a colorist conversation? That's why I'm saying that Anton could be a good politician. Things like that is why I think he could. We're going to get back to the interview, but I mean, the comments, whatever. But that's why I'm thinking he could be a good, you know what I mean? A good politician, bro. But look at the first interaction with him and Q. Look at this. Stop being a follower for one time.
I'm single. I look good. I'm in here looking good as a mofo. Hell yeah, they try to talk to me tonight. Yes, they was on me tonight. But nigga, are you the winner? I don't care if you try to
Not the winner.
Okay, you're a single man. You don't know me yet because I know that once you know me, you ain't gonna be trying to holler at them anyway. He's single.
Maybe I like introverted men. I like calm, collective men that don't want to be hollering and chicks and be hopping around. I like men that just sit and just chill. That's why I like
Anton, no, listen.
But at the same time, I know if a man want me, he want me. I don't have to buy him a shot. I don't have to shoot my shot. I know if a man want me, he gonna come get me. And they want to come get you. They like being able to come get you. They like it.
I get it. No, my friends be telling me that. They be telling me, don't chase men.
Q, I want to ask you this now. Like, once you get them, do you set back in your feminine position, or do you still control everything else? You ask them on a date? Okay, so then you go on a date. Then how does that play out? Has it worked for you?
It has. I mean, all my exes.
But you're single right now though. So how's it working?
Okay, so I've only been in long distance relationships. I've never talked to somebody who's since, so it's only really been long distance. So, I get to know them in certain standards and stuff like that. So it's just different. Like, when it's long distance,
I love that accent.
It's when I drink more. When it's long distance, like I get to know them before it's like more physically. So I'm a little weird regarding stuff, and it's not really normal because the long distance type of shit plays into play, and I don't really
get you. Yeah. Well, like I want you to try this because I understand the different points. I've seen some aggressive women, but let's just say, like, for the next couple months, you take 6 advice, right? And just lay low. Now, you are a sexy woman, right? And you said it yourself, so you know what you are. But just lay low. Just let the men come to you and see if it's a different outcome.
I don't really go out, so I don't really have that.
You might need to go out. It don't have to be to the same places that you always go to. Maybe you might have to change your scenery a little bit.
I just want her to keep talking because she got that accent, bro. That accent is something different.
You gotta. That's what life is all about, right? It's all about the experience, right? And we can sit here and dance in circles and something like that, but sometimes motherfuckers be know what they talking about.
Okay, I'm gonna try that out.
Yeah. Just be open to the possibility of it being a better outcome.
Okay, I'm not going to holler at no man for the next month, and then we're going to regroup. We're going to regroup.
Holler at no what? What you not gonna holler at?
I'm done. I'm going, and then we're gonna see how it plays out.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna keep you around so we can definitely get this. We're gonna try to test this out and see how this works. So I'm gonna keep you around.
So I have a question. If a woman would holler at both,
I had to zoom it. This video's on my channel.
The same approach I would do. Would y'all feel less of a man? Would y'all feel less of a man or not, anything on that?
I'm just kind of caught off guard a little bit. I can't really honestly say that I've really.
I just want you to keep talking. You sound so great. You sound so awesome. Q, you are a diamond. You are real talk, honestly.
Try to go night, man.
You are a godsend.
Take a shot.
No, honestly, you sound absolutely awesome. Just keep talking. You just make me feel so good.
Like you got that sound a little moist, but it's cool. Q.
Listen. I see for yourself, bro. You see what I'm saying? Trust me, bro. We could get into some shit. But hold up, let's get back to the LaKeysha Keysha. She laying hands on something.
So he came on his show the next morning. Well, the following morning, it was a morning show, and basically he was saying that he had to pull his daughter out of school, and listen. Corey Holcomb ended his show Wednesday morning at around like 2:00 a.m. My time, Eastern time, 2:00 a.m. Eastern time.
Yeah,
Anton
it's
is on
long.
Eastern time too. Anton said he woke up the next morning and did a live stream. And Anton said that he had already had to pull his daughter out of school and he had already enrolled his daughter in early therapy. Do you believe that?
No, I believe he'll do anything. That doesn't make sense for one. And so here's the deal. People were saying, okay, well, maybe her friend saw the picture.
Mhm.
Well, that just doesn't sound right to me. It just doesn't sound right.
Yeah, it don't sound right to me either.
So here's the deal. Some people say, well, what maybe, friends saw the picture. I said, okay, well, that could have happened. But if you listen to what he said we knew about it that night. Okay, so if you knew about it that night, then if she needed all of this help.
The crazy shit though. In the video that I just showed you, the interview with Messi Michonne live, because she did the conversation with Anton, he spoke about that a little bit. She said, "How's your daughter?" She said, "She's fine. She's figuring it out." She said, she's all right. She's figuring it out." What do you mean she's figuring it out? First of all, he was talking about his child being weaponized against, mad casual. He was talking like he was talking about some tea and some crumpets or some shit. So therefore, when I was watching Anton's response when he did that video, I swear to God I did. I put the shit on mute. I said, is this man talking about his own child? Let me put this shit on mute. I'm a different kind of thinker, I put the shit on mute and just watch the video. The man looked like he talking about anything over the coffee table, anything in a library, anything on earth. Like, bro, it's like it don't seem that way. That don't mean he got to be rah, rah, rah like that when you're talking about this. But we seen Anton be rah, rah, rah over things that didn't even matter that much. So that made me question, like, what did his child really know? Did she know about the situation yet? I don't know. I think he was fluffing a lot of that. But regardless of the fact, Corey's still degenerate for the dumb shit. But Anton still displays degeneracies as well, bro. Why we can't confront our degeneracy, bro? What's going on? This is what's going to make us better as a person. That's what it's all about, bro. It ain't about hiding in the weeds forever. That's what it comes down to. That's what this shit really comes down to, man.
Why did you send her to school? So it just didn't make sense what he said. If it was a situation where people were teasing her, it seemed like he would have said that. So he said something, but he really didn't say anything.
All right. Let me ask y'all something. Man. He said that Corey traumatized his kid, right? Okay. We can't say if that's true or not. That's that man kid. So I can't say if his child's traumatized or not. I'm not them type of person. My name means psychologist and this shit, right? So boom. But why right after you get in the shit with Corey, you go on your live, your channel, sir, right? And you say, yeah, I was just getting some PUSSY. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just getting some head. You think I care about what a nigga said? Who are you talking about? Remember, you're a married man. Remember, you're Christian first before you're black. So who are you talking about? You talking about your wife? That's wild, disrespectful as hell. And that shit is mad ill as hell.
Oh, no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right
Who
there.
the hell ever wanted to hear about somebody's wife? That shit is corny unless your wife one of them celebrity chicks that we was thinking about. Get out of here, bro. Nobody want to hear about your wife, homie. Right? So are you talking about your wife or are you not? But if you are talking about your wife, your daughter, if you said she's seen these videos and she know what's going on online, that means she watch you too, most likely. She could go to you and see. Let me see what my dad has said in response to this guy, right? She goes to your channel and that's the first thing you saying on the channel. That you was just coming out some PUSSY and you was getting some head and you don't care what a nigga said. So if you're talking about her mother, that's wild disrespectful. Why is that not traumatizing to a young woman growing up? That you're talking about her mother, that's your wife like that. Why is that not traumatizing? Okay. If you're not talking about your wife and you just talking about some chick, that's mega disrespectful to your wife. So how is that respecting your daughter? How is that not traumatizing your daughter as well? So everything we want to blame everybody else for traumatizing our kids, but we never want to see what we do to hurt our kids, to traumatize our kids, and all of the things that we do. Straight up. And we have to take a look in the mirror as parents, period. There's no perfect way to parent, but we have to keep it real. Where's the onus of what you need to be doing? What you supposed to be talking about? You talking about you got a fleet of hoes that could finesse somebody right now. You talking about this. You talking about that. Come on, bro. He gotta get his shit together. You know what I'm saying? I know we all do got to get our shit together in another way. But come on, bro. He's not nobody to be praising Antonites. He's not nobody to be an Antonite, Mr. Fantastic 824. He's an Antonite, bro. He's an Antonite, bro. Mr. Fantastic, he's the tallest one. Yeah. Reach for the cape. Oh, he reached for capes. Yeah. Yeah. Mr. Fantastic. Facts. Because when a man can look at a man or a person or woman or anybody, you just can't just keep it real for what it is, even if your own self in the situation. What are you doing, bro? You can't see the wrong in a man at all? Oh, nah. If a person can't see the wrong in a person at all, bro, you're blind, man. You will go at your own kid, bro. How the fuck you out here praising people, bro, when you going to go at your own kid? How you going to be a certain way? When you telling your kids certain things and you raising your children to be a certain way, you know? But you giving some random motherfucker some credit for some shit, but we ain't giving no the same credit to our kids because we raising them on a strong one and say, nah, you need to learn this. And that's real. And some of our kids need that even more. But come on, bro. Come on, bro. You got to take the ownership of what you do too, Anton. You have to, bro. You have to. You have to. Because regardless of the fact, because he made Anton turned this shit into a colorist conversation now. He said they weaponized against his daughter and his wife because they dark-skinned black women. If this ain't some pandering to the black woman shit trying to get back with y'all, what type of shit is this? This is Tyrone. This is Pookie coming back, bro. Who you think this is? This is Tyrone trying to come back to you, bro. What are you talking about, bro? After he said black women are the most dangerous, detrimental, whatever word he used, thing to black men, besides white women, more than a white woman. He said a white person. He said more than white people. A black woman is more of a problem, issue, anything. The words he used was more than that. I'm just saying. Than a white person. So if that's not catering, if that's not pandering, if that's not Oliver, more porridge, sir. Aquafor. More porridge, sir. Gotta keep your eye. Gotta shine up. Stay away from them oils, man. Diddy wild out. Everybody good too. Just what I'm trying to show you, though. Keep it real, bro.
Thing because he did not really substantiate what he said. So when he said, we knew that night, I'm like, okay, did y'all tell her or did y'all say? So I really don't believe Anton. I really believe now that he went there for smoke and that he wanted to use this to leverage his social media. That's just what I think. Because think about it. You went to the show, it was over. Even before he got home, he was online telling people all of this stuff. So it's like he kept it going when it was done. So I just feel like this is what he tried to do the entire time. That's just my thought.
I agree with you. I think that the time lapse between Corey Holcomb ending his show on Wednesday morning and Anton, by the time Anton had to get up and prepare for his show, how in the hell you did all of that early? How in the hell you reached the therapist that soon?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even think he understood what he was saying. I don't even think he thought about what he was
Liars never do. Liars never do. You know, because when you're a liar, you're focused on the lie. You don't think it through. See, what happens is you tell a lie and people think it through and say, nah, that don't make sense.
Yeah. I agree with you. Man. LaKeysha Keysha is on the show, y'all. My mods, please put her link in the chat. Please put her link in the chat. Everybody that sees her link, man, subscribe to her channel, man. She's doing great work out here. Let me ask you this, LaKeysha. Did you see so we know Anton was acting like a victim, and because his daughter was on the 5150 show, was showed on 5150 show, and his wife, he didn't even really say nothing about his wife. Like, he was mostly talking about his daughter. He ain't really, it was like he almost didn't care that his wife video was showed, possibly because that video has been on the internet, already before. But did you see the video that Corey Holcomb that he got from my channel as far as, you know, the proof that Anton also has extremely talked disrespectfully about other men's wives and children? Did you see that video?
Oh, when did he do that one? Was it that night?
What? When he do what?
You said the video that Corey got from your channel. Which video are you saying?
Yeah, so I'm going to show it to you, okay? I'm going to just show you a little snippet of it, all right?
Gotcha,
and,
okay.
So because Anton was acting like, I don't know if you heard Anton say this, but Anton has gone on record. He went on record that morning after the 5150 show and said, I thought kids was off limits. I thought kids was off limits, right? And he was saying that, you know, basically he was making it seem like anybody that involves kids and wives and stuff they're just, you know, despicable, whatever. And he was basically saying that Corey Holcomb crossed the line. He crossed the line. Well, I want to show you this, sis. I want to show you this right here. Here we go. Actual visual. I'll only be showing the audio. In
Totally different person when he's angry.
Umo daughter.
Motherfucking what you ain't get. You was doing scams.
Now I know what y'all saying. Corey Holcomb and the 5150 show should be ashamed of themselves, talking about people's wives and daughters and stuff. But is Anton innocent of the same behavior? Well, let me refresh y'all memory. Anton Daniels has expressed his disdain for Hebrew Israelites. And not too long ago, he himself expressed an enormous amount of disrespect for their wives and their kids. Anton, you will reap what you sow. Nobody's above reproach, and everyone can be taught.
Y'all was over there making it difficult, burning incense and sage, and y'all was over there putting smoke in the air, and y'all had y'all fucking fringes on, and y'all chicks was looking dusty as fuck, right? And so I'm looking at these women, and the women's breath stink, the kids is dirty and nasty on, and y'all chicks was looking dusty as fuck, right? And so I'm looking at these women, and the women's breath stink, the kids is dirty and nasty on, and y'all chicks was looking dusty as fuck, right? And so I'm looking at these women, and
I just said that a little while ago, public. I just said that a little while ago. He said he had not just that, okay, public. He said I have a whole fleet of hoes that will finesse you, sir. He also said that. That's what followed that. So, you know, context is everything. They told you in first grade. Read the whole paragraph, the sentence before, the sentence after, tell you what the shit. Exactly. That was crazy. Freezy put these pictures here, though. So this is not the pictures that Anton is responding to, because I think somebody else did a video to say that. So I think Freezy put some pictures here to visualize some Israelite type of girls or some Israelite people or some Hebrews, so to give a person a visual. You know what I mean? So it's not like Anton, because I guess Anton's situation was personal with some people, but he took it to somewhere else. So Freezy's displaying the pictures. So I just want to put that out there as a fact. I think that's a fact, and Freezy could correct me if I'm wrong.
the women's breath stink, the kids is dirty and nasty on, and y'all chicks was looking dusty as fuck, right? And so I'm looking at these women, and the women's breath stink, the kids is dirty and nasty.
So let me make sure that let me make sure that
kids, though. Kids is dirty and nasty, though. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about other people's kids. There's a woman that he said something about. Her name is Tyranny. He said something about her kids, as well as other people are coming out to say he said something about their kids as well. It was open season to talk about people's kids. And he said that that woman specifically, her children is going to be on a prisoner pipeline system. They're going to be making license plates, okay? And they basically going to be like, I guess, cleaning up for his kids or serving or whatever he said they're going to be doing. But that's crazy to be telling somebody about their child, bro. Even if you think you grew up in a wild place and it's just crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, what type of shit is that to say to somebody, bro? Come on, bro. If you don't respect a person, at least respect children. And that should be universal. That should be universal. That's why I can't stand with what Corey did. That shit is corny.
Did I specify that video, right? The reason why Anton made those despicable, those horrible remarks of those guys' wives and children, he had a run-in with an Israelite group in Detroit. And they had words because, of course, Anton, you know, he's a Christian conservative, and he has a very debative character. He likes to, you know, challenge people. So I guess he challenged them. I don't know how the interaction. Some people that they just willfully obtuse, right? But what do you think about, just moving from that? What do you think about the comments he made? What do you think about him saying he thought kids and wives and kids were off limits, but listening to Anton say this, sis? What do you think about that?
Well, so he thought they were off limits because it applies to him.
Mhm.
But if you listen to his content, does he not talk about kids? Do he not talk about people's wives? So it's only because it applies to him. So when I read his comments, well, when I read the comments, those are the things that people are saying. Oh, you know, Anton is, you know, complaining about his daughter because it's his daughter. But what about when he said this? Or what about when he said this? So this is what the people are saying. So unfortunately, you know, people don't really feel sorry for him based on how he has acted. But I'm going to get out of here. I just wanted to jump on and, you know, I saw your message, but I got to get to bed.
Get to bed, sister. You done put in your time, sister. You done put in some overtime over there. Salute to you, man. Ooh. It's a plethora, man. There's so many videos. But look, we can play a little bit of this one, though. Let me just go to this for y'all. Salute to y'all. Everybody, make sure y'all subscribing to the channel. Make sure y'all dropping a like. Make sure y'all voting. I want to know who you think is wrong in this situation. Do you think both of them are wrong? Do you think Anton is wrong? Do you think Corey's wrong? Are you an Antonite? Are you a Coreyite? Which one are you? You know what I'm saying? Are you just calling spades spades? And if you ever played spade stick, bro, you know what I mean? It's just like life. Just call it how it is. Regardless if sometimes we in the pot, sometimes family in the pot, friends, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, but that's the only way we're going to start getting better as a people. For real, for real. You know what I mean? All these people that act like they care about a community or us as a community, as black people and all that, they really, really don't. We really got to be careful. We really got to be careful. Hold up. Let me go to something real quick. We got to be careful, though. Because he said if it comes to reparations, he's against it. He want to be signed up to the people that's against it. And he wants every American, black American, that they should get reparations. He thinks that you should be taxed for breathing air and for being that you should be thinking about getting that. So I'm like, what type of shit is that, bro? That shit is retarded as hell, bro. Hold up, let me see something. There was a video, right? Listen, bro. Kwame Brown's in the fray now. He's going at Anton. He's trying to say, I guess, I don't know if he's saying that he was flagged or something was flagged. This is what Kwame's saying. Something was flagged or something like that. Because a video that Kwame had up at one point was taken down. And I did a little short on it. I don't know what he said in the full video. I just did a little clip on what Kwame was talking about. So Kwame was like, you know what, I'm going to go over there to Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't be flagged over there. I heard Kwame saying some stuff like that. I heard Kwame talking. I was speaking with Kwame as well on Freezy's panel. I went to Freezy's panel and spoke to him. And, you know, I was asking him a couple of questions. And, you know, it seemed like he was giving both sides blame, though. It didn't seem like he was just, to me, it didn't seem like he was just weaponizing against Anton. He was calling out what he felt, Anton, what he felt like as a Christian man, and some of the things that you could say, regardless of how we sometimes act. When you lead in first as a Christian person, besides being black, as your OJ moment, like, I'm not black, I'm OJ. Now people are saying I'm not black, I'm American. And the shit is getting out of control, bro. When you think about so many people that have died, bro, for us to even make moves, bro. You know what I'm saying? People is rolling over in their grave, and I don't got a list of names of people that's rolling over, bro. Like, yo, what type of time is y'all on, bro? Y'all is so deviated from a plan that you worried about the wrong shit instead of thinking out the minute. We talking about I'm not black, I'm American, this dumb shit, getting caught on words and all this dumb shit, bro. Derivatives and shit. Son, fuck all of that. Right now, connection. How we gonna connect? How we gonna build? That's what it's really about. And anybody that's not doing that is everything else that you will read in those scriptures, bro. Whether you believe in any scripture you believe in, bro. But that's the kind of people, man. People really don't want to build. People don't really want people to come together, because when people come together, then everybody that is fake or not real is going to be exposed. That's why people don't want people to come together. When we come together, we start to talk. We start to figure shit out. Oh, shit, you know a word? You like who that? Oh, you lying. Word? That's why they didn't want me to know your ass. Exactly. People like to keep like this. But we got to step our games up. Hold up. Let me play something else, though. Even this. Let me go right to that video, then. Let me just play that. Let me play that so we can see this real quick. That's what I'm going to play. Hold up. We're going to play the last interaction. Okay. The last interaction between Mika and Anton. Okay. When was that from? It was from like 8-9 days ago. Hold up. This is how. Where's she at? This is it? I think this is it. Let me see. I think this is it. It's 10 days already? Yeah, I think this is it.
What's going on, friend?
White people bruise easily.
Are all funded.
So you're basically saying if there was a person out there, a full-blown man, let him figure it out.
I think this is the one. Hold on. Did she come on the next side? Hold on. No, this ain't it. Oh, he took that video down? Don't say that. Nah, I don't believe that. Hold on, wait a minute.
Sanchez, why you jump, Miss Sanchez?
All right, cool.
Well, me and my daughter. I don't know.
Cool, I'm gonna find it for y'all now. Here, let me share it to you. All right, cool. Look, right. It started from 5:01. Right, he introducing the people, right? Let's see.
Fresh or anything like that, then y'all can. That's cool. But maybe I have been jet lagged. I just been feeling like I just been.
This is right after the thing happened with Corey Holcomb. This is right before she goes. This is before she even goes on her own podcast and addresses the situation. So this is their first interaction online following the situation. So this goes to show you the energy, and we can see what's going on. Right?
Out of it completely, bro. Like I just been completely out of it. I don't know what that means. So Mika, been the talk of the town. How you feel, Mika?
I feel great.
How does it feel to get so much attention?
Like it's been feeling for.
How does it feel? The first thing he asked her is, how does it feel to get so much attention? Like the attention she got was some good attention. People talking about she's a side chick. People talking about she's a bopper. Pull it, twist it, slap it, bop it. How was that? Look at how he think though. This is the first thing he talked about it too. He ain't even ease into the conversation, bro. This is how much of a clout chaser he just wants to get the clippable moment. He's not even thinking about the woman that's in front of him, his supposed homegirl, alleged side piece. Think about this from the very beginning. You already see his energy. It's weird as hell, homie. It's weird. From the beginning, bro. It's not. It's not.
Excuse me. Buying hugs for $1. No. I'm buying hugs. I want to give you $1 for a hug.
I appreciate it. We got the close physical contact. Not so
None? That's what I expected.
That's what he expected. It's crazy, bro. Look.
Majority of my life.
She said, this is how I feel. I don't know. She just reacting to the question, but she says, that's how I've been feeling. Like, it feels like I've been feeling majority of my life. It's a real self-righteous answer, but you know what I'm saying? But okay, maybe she's an attractive girl, right? Maybe she got this attention, right? Okay, but did you get this attention for being somebody's side chick and somebody thinking that you was with somebody man and all of that? Are you used to this attention? Nah. So at the same time, I think the question is answered, but I think it's still unanswered.
All right, Mika in the building. What was you about to say?
I'm trying to talk. Look.
No, I was just gonna say this time it's just somebody else is trying to create the narrative.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Does that feel uncomfortable? Does it feel uncomfortable to have that feeling when somebody else is creating a narrative?
When somebody else is creating the narrative. Poor sister. Poor sister. Yeah. You on a panel with one of the said people that's helping create the narrative, because the man ain't come out yet to say that's not my side chick. Shut down all the rumors like people do, especially celebrities, supposedly, right? And the rumors, quit it, bop, bop, bop. No, he rather say, well, she was looking phenomenal. He rather says this man was dirty macking on him with you, which like he got some chance with you, or like he's dealing with you, which is some cornball shit to do. So you're going to put all the onus on Corey? No. You got to blame this man that you're on the panel with as well, if you're going to blame Corey, because both of them got you in the shit, regardless if you brought your ass up there or not.
About you, and then it's like you finding like randoms on the internet more than normal or things like that. Just privacy. I don't know. How do your like mental feel?
It's fine up until people lie. Like I don't like lying. Like I don't care if somebody doesn't like my take. I don't care if somebody doesn't like me. I just don't like when somebody lies. Like that I don't like at all.
I asked that because I see a lot of people just as relates to when I was looking at some ICE videos earlier, I was just looking at the people trying to find out who they were personally.
Logged in.
That gotta be Mika, because Mika and Carrie is
like trying to like they can't pay for their own food. So
find out, like, so the main thing you got to find out.
impression and all of that. I think that when you become an adult, you know what you want. When I see certain things happening,
So your daughter or your best friend or something.
Nigga, this is my.
Why
You're
would
so
she
critical
feel
of
that
women.
like
Why
that?
did you notice that?
We should start watching videos
Am I
and not
critical
looking.
or
we were talking about Tyler when we were talking about dates. Female friends, I pay.
Been through though. When you skip through, I did a video on this, so you can go watch it. But when as you skip through, you get to see her energy. She just detached from this whole conversation. He starts to push a conversation. They start to talk about, hold up, where's the next topic at? Nah, not that topic. What's the next topic? Is this it? It's another topic that he says. He starts.
It is true. You got to make.
No,
they chase it.
do.
No, what really happens is what really happens is
I see them. They work on y'all day and night. Day and night. They help y'all, they support y'all, they reach out to y'all, they DM y'all, they offer you the world. I give you the moon, the shot. They sing melodies, they send voice recordings, they shoot shots, they say hook me up, they go through, try to find y'all, track y'all down. They're trying to piece of time that they can. These niggas take out loans, they'll fucking take against their 401k to show you a good time, to try to help y'all to understand that, hey, I am the guy for you. I love you and I will do everything for you. I will support your shows. I will send you super chat. I will do anything for y'all. And you know what y'all do? You know what women do? They reach out to Anton from AntonDaniels.com. And then I say, all right, well, come through then.
If that wasn't some of the most weirdest shit he just said, he said, you know what the women do? That's what y'all women are doing? He said, you know what the women do? They reach out to AntonDaniel.com and I'll be like, come through then. As a married man, he's saying some random ass chicks is reaching out to AntonDaniels.com and he's telling them, come through then.
You lying ass bitch.
Yo, bro, you can't make this up, bro. But yet you gonna cape for this person. You could tell somebody something. He think that's cool, bro. How is that cool, bro? That shit was mad whack, and the ladies was looking like, what? Look at everybody. Ain't nobody. Look, only one looking like is the pick me on the bottom. Huh? Pick Misha. Huh? Shorty right there on the bottom left, under Mika. Everything she's saying is what a man like. And I don't like a chick like that. I don't need no robots, nigga. Bye.
Oh no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit
I
right
don't want a
there.
robot, bro. Sorry, bro. Small Wonder. Remember that TV show? No, I'm all right, bro. I don't need no Small Wonder, bro. I'll be all right, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some people want a robot. I don't want a robot. I want a woman that got her own mind as well. You know what I'm saying? Straight. But at the end of the day, this woman down here, pick me shut. Sandals of Jesus.
Speaking of
And
forward,
you know what they do? You know what they do? They're going.
They going
without even blinking.
Without blinking.
Yeah, and most of them.
And then they get mad at the nigga like me and say,
can I ask you a question?
I'm gonna let you rock. I'm gonna let you rock. And then they say,
like he know everything about women. Like he been getting women his whole life. Like, what the fuck is this? Who did you to say? We will survey 20 chicks every day. How much of y'all want to be with this nigga? Like, what the fuck? What gives us this shit in our own mind, bro? Shit is borderline narcissism, bro. I'm telling you, if it ain't narcissism, it got to be on the border or something, bro. That shit is in Mexico, bro. Right at the wall, bro, if it ain't narcissism, bro. What the fuck is he talking about? And why did he have to enter himself into the conversation? Why couldn't he say, you know what women are doing? They'll go holler at another dude and da-da-da-da-da. After this dude is the one that's really the one. I mean, really make the point and land the point that you're trying to make. But yet you got to put yourself in it because why you think you that guy, you think you that person. Confidence is everything, bro. I get it. But come on, bro. What are we really talking about, bro? This shit is mad weird. You in room 9, but you can't read the room. You're in a room full of women, but you just feel you above that. But you got to understand that shit be turning chicks off. I mean, I got homeboys that be on dumb shit. We around niggas salting up the vibes. So they be like, what's up with your man? That nigga's corny. So what's up with this? Exactly. Chicks tell you shit, bro. What's up with him, bro? Why he can't just vibe and chill? Let the shit just flow. Like, what's up? Like, why he just got to be mad abrupt? You know what I mean? They use word like that. Why they nigga mad abrupt? Like, what? Abrupt. No T on the motherfucker, just abrupt. With a P. Come on, bro. Trust me, son. You ain't really been around women because women will tell you some shit. Y'all still running around manosphere trying to find a woman or some dumb shit. You ain't gonna find shit. You're gonna find how to be with a man, bro. The fuck out of here. Ain't nobody's telling you how to be with a woman. Straight, son. It's a grift. Running around in a goddamn circle. The whole shit, son. Straight. I talk to the God. If you are the manosphere person, I'm gonna zoom in my screen. I have spoken to your God. I've spoken to your leader, sir. Obsidian is your leader. Don't think he's not. He came up with the framework that you're thinking about. He is the person. He is your patriarchy. They created the framework that we're under. The palm, the hand that's controlling everybody. Yeah, motherfucker. So then that is your motherfucking. That is your patriarchy. Don't get it twisted. Okay? Whatever you succumb to. That's why God say don't with the idols and all this shit that we praising, bro. See what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna tell you that. Even back in the ancient days, they ain't send you to no nigga, no man to go find a woman. They sent you to the madam, one of the women that was schooled in the arts of love, and she showed you how to deal with a chick unless you was that dude that had the vibe. Some people have the energy, but some people not born with that. But you can obtain it. But they sent the young prince to the madam that had the women, the dots, or whoever. She schooled you to the arts, bro. Women schooled you to the arts of love, son. Not no nigga. Men showed you the other shit that men showed you, bro. The world is going to a backwards place. It's becoming monetary. It's a profit point. You see what I'm saying? That's all this shit is, nigga. Not a talking point. It's a profit point. We have to wake our minds up. Okay? Understand that. You need a new system. You need a system that brings everything together. Feel me? Will everything be ever equal? Will there ever be an egalitarian system? I don't know about that. Look at the world outside. Look at Minnesota. Look at what the fuck's going on. We don't know. But what we do need is another system and another framework that's going to help us to change our minds about a lot of these things. And this is what I've been working on. I've been working on this shit for a long time, for a very long time. Shortly, we'll start getting into it. I do want to test it. I want to try it. You know what I'm saying? I want to start to speak about it so that we can start to break it down and see if it has fallacies in it and break down what I've created. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is what it's been about. I've also created a book, and the book is based on this too as well. You know what I mean? It's based on the manosphere. It's based on the patriarchy. It's based on feminism. It's based on intersectionality and how all of these things coincide and how power and all these things collide and the products thereof. You know what I mean? Sometimes we run around online and we're talking about patriarchy, we're talking about feminism, we're talking about a bunch of things, but we don't really understand what we're really in, or don't know what we're really pushing for. You know what I mean? So everybody's side that want to push for some push, because even patriarchy makes sense too, right? It makes sense for the people that it's working for. It may not make sense for the other people. Damn, son, you got me in an archy. All right. But for the people that come hither, it makes sense for who is working for. So systems make sense for whoever it's going to work for. So we need a system that's going to help us to kind of see, one, to help. I don't know if we can ever stop this new age gender war thing that's going on right now on shit is crazy. It's mutated to something else now. But I think we need to get to a perspective of men and women building together. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this is not the 60s. We're not in those times. But I think that right now, today, I think that we have, I don't know if we have more things than the 60s, because the 60s had some things where they just looked at each other and knew each other was black and stuff like that. And they just had an unsaid communication. And that's something that's priceless. And I think we need that. Even if you have all the love in your family, in your house, or wherever you're at around amongst your friends, and y'all all black, and then you can walk somewhere else and you'll look at somebody else and it's not that same vibe. You don't see each other. So I can see the disconnect. You feel me? I most definitely see the disconnect. But you know, certain people like Kevin Samuels and these types of people, they didn't help. They came to push us back further than we were pushed. You know what I mean? Whether you think you celebrate him or not. You know what I mean? R.I.P. to him, but I'm just saying. Even when he was alive, I didn't celebrate him. I mean, I have videos when I was like, nah, bro, I'm not jacking that. I'm not. Because also what y'all deem high value to be is money. Money don't make you high valued. Money make you sometimes a damn devil, 9 times out of 10. Diddy trial for 40 days, bro. That's what money do, bro. I was in the trial. I was in Diddy's court, sentencing. I was in his court. There's kids, everybody in the court. I'm in his court, not the shit downstairs. I'm in his court. Not the shit on Cheyenne Bryan and all that. Diddy moms come hug me. Hey, Uda. Chill, because you know she adopted me during the trial. My name Uda Combs. Diddy, my long lost cousin, but me and this nigga got to speak when he come home from jail, nigga. Listen, bro, you put down the morals or not, Diddy? Let me know, bro. Or is you still on this
bullshit? Oh no, you can't be serious. That's some bullshit right there.
Trial, you'll see. I'm hugging Diddy moms. Here you go, Dr. Cheyenne Bryan. Oh, Dr. Cheyenne Bryan. So I be looking good when I'm at that court, suited and motherfucking pulled it, nigga. Don't play with the Uda. I'm gonna top you, right? In the court, everybody in the building love me. She like, I'm like, yeah, I know who you is. Stop. Susie. Name's Susie. You know what I'm saying? Chill, lady. I could have scooped her. I'm dropping allegedly. People be trying to sue. She know the vibe. I bring up Diddy moms. Listen, when that woman saw me on Mama Combs, did that woman was that woman Picante, Silence of the Lambs, when she seen Uda? She was like, grandson. She called me grandson. Grandson. I swear for God, you right. Diddy moms, bro. Ain't gonna lie, bro. She adopted me during the trial, bro. I don't know what fuck happened. Right? I was the only person she spoke to, too. She was crazy as shit. I can't even explain. God is upstairs. I don't know. But I had to tell her, listen, me and your son, I don't know, he my long lost cousin right now, but I ain't. You gotta make sure he on the up and ups. Gotta make sure he on the up and ups, bro. And they took his secret power away from his ass. That motherfucking Astro Glide, slip and slide. That shit is a power in that motherfucker. But anyway, back to the focus. Back to where we were at. I think that yeah, man, I think we need something else. Because I'll be listening to so many conversations, especially on panels. That's why I go on panels and shit. Not to too much argue with people. I don't go for that. I go to build. If I have something to say, I'll say it. Sometimes you see me there like, I want to say something. I'll say something. You know what I mean? But people be in their own vibes. People be talking. I don't be trying to rush it. I mean, it's all good, bro. We here. Sometimes I know the answer to shit that people arguing about. You know what I mean? I'll be there. I mean, it's not everything we got to say, bro. We could be here, son. It's about learning. It's about building together. And it's about supporting each other. You know what I mean? So for me, and a few channels that I be on, you know what I'm saying? They're smaller channels than me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Me being there, we vibing, we chilling. Some people might see me like, oh shit, over there. You know what I mean? And it's just a vibe. So they come subscribe if they see me there. You know what I'm saying? Because I might tell people on my channel, like, yo, go subscribe to them. Yo, go subscribe to this person. Go subscribe. But people don't subscribe. People don't tell people. You know what I mean? You tell a person to do some shit, they don't do shit. So sometimes it's good to pop out. So they're like, oh shit, he be over there. Okay, cool. Maybe it's a cool place that I could come to and check. Maybe I could go and watch. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be more about that for me. You know what I'm saying? It'd be more about that for me. It's just about support. But this is what we got to do though. We got to build together. You know, this gender war needs to stop. Anybody that's on either side of it, you know what I mean? If you pushing some all woman shit, get the fuck out of here. Kick rocks. If you pushing some all man type shit, you just kick rocks. Both got to kick rocks, bro. Straight. Have to. Maybe that conversation is good for some. Because some people deserve some of that shit, but that shit ain't good for everybody. Everybody's not on that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it's about us finding our own tribe, so to say. Us getting with the light minds and the people that we need to be around. And stop worried about any people that ain't on the same shit that we on. Why is we worried about them? She like, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? They don't even matter, bro. We just need to be building the numbers on the people that actually are thinking like-minded. People are building. We all are able to shift. We all are able to change. Nobody's the leader of nothing, right? We all just coming together, right? And great leaders amongst us is going to help other people to be better leaders, right? And that's going to sharpen each other. And who's not a leader will be learning how to be a better leader by being amongst leaders. Who's not confident is going to gain confidence being around people that's confident. And this is what it's about. It's a give and take system. What I'm on. This is what the framework I'm designing, and I've designed it already. And I can't wait to speak about it because I got cue cards. I got all kind of shit that I could bring up and show you about some stuff that I think about it. You know what I mean? What I think we need. Let me see. Let's see one of these rules. Some real shit, bro. What? Listen, bro. I don't even drop this. I don't even know if I can see this, homie. Ugh. Hold up. Let me see. Know if I can show y'all this, man. I can't unleash this product right here. This is real. It's also my book though, as well. You know what I mean? My book is also done. But yeah, I think that's what we need. You know, it's not about this. They run around submitting and all this other shit, son. You know what I mean? Men are bugging, bro. You know what I'm saying? Any woman that ever submitted, just submit it because they want to submit. That's just how it goes, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna force that. You know what I'm saying? And women do that when they feel comfortable, when they feel in it. You know what I mean? Because he might submit to a person that you like, what the fuck are they submitting to that person for? Something about him. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's just a natural, organic thing. We've made that shit some baking formula to make a person submit or get a person to submit. I think that got a lot to do with you, who you are, continuity, your character, maybe your image. I don't know. It's a bunch of things about a person that can make a person do those types of things. You know what I mean? But it's not the things that we need to be pushing for. You know what I'm saying? I believe in God and Jesus. We need to be finding our ways to be submitting more to some of that. Don't stop worried about who else submitting to us. Because all we gonna be doing is leading their ass astray any goddamn way. Come on, son, keep it real, son. When I was running around dealing with 2, 3, 4, 5 chicks, come on, bro, what was I really doing, son? I was leading them astray, bro. And God gave me great women too as well. But what was I doing that sometimes, right? I could blame them forever. She was a foul chick. She was a bullshit bitch. God, her ass. I got baby mothers too. So what the fuck? I think she's a foul motherfucker. Yeah, could possibly, right? Bro, what I take from situations also is myself too, right? You got to add yourself to shit. You can't just look at everybody else. But when I was in certain situations being younger, I was always blaming. And when you play the blame game, you're not going to claim nothing. What you don't claim, you're going to blame. You got to claim more, right? But at the end of the day, it's like I learned from what I done. Because at the end of the day, any one of those women, since I've been a young guy till now, they was all willing to do anything that I wanted to do. So what the fuck? So if the ship crashes, unless she's doing some real out of pocket, out of body shit, right? I gotta lean more towards me is the one that, because I got the ship, I could keep steering the ship, bro. I don't have to let it crash. I don't have to. See what I'm saying? I'm a leader, bro. Be a leader. Even at a young age, I look back at young relationships as a kid. Like, word, bro. You know what I'm saying? I could have been a better leader at that time. You know what I'm saying? What was I doing? But, you know, you can only go where your mind can go. You can't go no further than that. You know what I'm saying? That's why they say the worst view of the world is of one that have not viewed the world. You know? I don't know, though. Y'all subscribe to the channel. Y'all turn the notification bells on. Y'all make sure y'all notified.
All my niggas from the OOTA. All my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn racks. All my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn racks. All my niggas from the OOTA. All my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn racks. All my niggas